Hey, good morning, guys. This is John Phillips with John Phillips Plumbing Service. I want to show you today, this morning, before I leave the house. This was routine for me, but since my Nutra Ninja blew up, I kind of got away from it. But I got a new Nutra Ninja. Got all my shit. I just want to show you what I do in the morning. Strawberries, all frozen. Strawberries are one of the best. They're just full of nutrients. So I put strawberries in my smoothie. Mango chunks. Sometimes I buy pineapple, whatever they have, you know. But these sweet dark cherries, really good for inflammation. I buy some mixed fruit. It's got all kinds of stuff in it, which is good. I buy these blueberries, wild blueberries. They're just incredible. Really good. I put a lot of them in. That's more mango. But I put collagen in because of my cancer. And this has got vanilla flavor. It tastes pretty good. I put some organic probiotic yogurt, and I just started using this stuff, organic protein. It's got a lot of vitamins in it, and I want to show you how I make this. So it's kind of rough this morning. Just hang in there, guys. So first thing I'm going to put in here is a scoop of this collagen. It's good for my nails and my hair. That's funny, I ain't got none. Take a scoop of this stuff. Good scoop. I'll tell you, man, it gives you energy, you know. I just finished drinking a whole pot of coffee and I don't feel like I'm ready to get out there and get it. Sometimes you know, coffee just doesn't do it for you. So I stir this yogurt up, and I put a good amount in there. Dump some blueberries in. Cherries, man, they're really good for inflammation. Look it up, man. The only thing I don't like about this is it's smaller than my other one, so I'm not making as much. Strawberries are just unbelievably good for you. Take some of this mixed fruit. I usually throw a banana in there, but I don't have any, so that would be a tough order. Just a handful of this shit, grapes, and then what I do is, because this is gonna end up so thick and cold because it's all frozen, I take this, I got this, I get bottled water delivered to my house, and I have hot water here. So I put water in it, hot water. I fill it up, you can see the water level. Just makes it easier to drink because it's not so thick, you know. And this one's pretty cool. It's got these stirrer on the top. Put your hair and protection on. Man, my cleaning lady. Unplug my shit, man. 30 seconds in there. Does a pretty good job. And I drink that and I'm ready to go, man. It really gives me energy. My body, I'm getting the nutrients that I need. And it's just really good for you. I'll show you what this stuff looks like. This cup came with it. They need to put a pressure relief valve on these things. My other one blew up, man. It's still got shit on my ceiling from when the last one fucking blew up. I only clean as high as I can reach. Yeah, there's shit all over my ceiling. Look at this. That was from my other fucking Nutra Ninja. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah. Anyways, this is it, guys. Cheers. Get yourself one, man. It's a good investment. It gives you energy. It's just good for you. You got to be careful of the sugar intake, but dilute it a little bit. Easier to drink. That's some good shit, man. That is some good stuff, guys. Anyways, do it for yourself, man. Take care of your body. Mind, body, and something else. Spirituality. Yeah, that's what we need in this world. Take care of yourself, man. Hey, I gotta tell you, I watched the State of the Union last night. And, you know, whenever fucking Joe speaks, I'm waiting for the fuck up, you know, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for him to like stumble over words, but the guy does have a speech impediment. You know, you got to cut him a little bit of a break. I mean, he stutters, you know, but I think he did a good job. I think that, you know, this raucousness in Congress, it's gotten to the point where it's just totally disrespectful. People yelling out. I mean, I hope they censure the people who were doing that last night. It's just not right, man. You know, we need to get back to where we're civil, you know. These fucking crackpots fucking blowing off every 5 minutes, getting dressed up like they're going to a fucking ball. Talking about that crackpot from Georgia, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't like the lady. But you guys have a great day. I think Joe Biden did a good job. He's working for us, not the fucking billionaires, guys. Anyways, enough of that. Back to my... Look at this. Took 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes is all it takes. You wrap that shit up, throw it back in the freezer until tomorrow. Look at this, man. Girl cleaned the shit out of my house, but she didn't do the sliders. My sliders have dog snot from 3 feet all the way down to the ground. So I gotta tell her next time, get the sliders. Hey guys, I'm ready to head out for my first job today. Have to go back to Jerry Springer's neighborhood. I finally got an air switch for that garbage disposal. I mean, it would have been easy just to run to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up an InSinkErator air switch. Unfortunately, they're very expensive and way overpriced. I was looking, you know, they go anywhere from $70, $80 up to over $100 for an air switch, which is ridiculous. So I looked online and I found a garbage disposal air switch. It's actually nicer, I think. It's got a cord on it. I'll show you what it looks like. I bought 2 of them, so I have one on my truck. But it's I like the fact that it has a cord on it, you know, and you actually mount this box on the side of the cabinet. It just gives you a little more versatility with it. It comes with a brushed nickel or brushed chrome button. Looks like it may be a little bit smaller, which would be easier to make a hole in the stainless steel sink, and it comes with the air hose. I've never used this brand. Time will tell if it's a good product or not, but it was only like 30 bucks, man. $30 for this, so I got 2 of them for, I don't know, I think I spent $64 or something. Ordered it, it was at my door. I ordered it Sunday, it was at my house Monday morning. That's the name of it. Sink. Garbage disposal switch. We'll see. But it just, you know, corporate America raking us over the fucking coals. $100 for this fucking thing? Jeez. I'm gonna try to stop swearing a little bit, but it's just such a part of who I am. I apologize to the people who are offended by it, but I've been doing this my whole life, man. I told you once, my mom used to call me and my younger brother fucking shit because we swore a lot, man. We were those little kids that liked to swear. And I still do. As a big kid. 58. Anyways, I'm gonna head out there. Bird Key again. Jerry Springer. Maybe I'll run into him today. I don't know. I'm sporting my Moffitt Cancer Center shirt today. I am a cancer survivor. It says it right there. I like that. Just, I can't say enough good about Moffitt Cancer Center. If you're struggling with that, or you know somebody, look at Moffitt Cancer Center. It's a great place. Unmatched, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, see what we can get into today, guys. So you know, when it comes to drilling stainless steel or getting a hole in it, it's a real job unless you can't be going to a gunfight with a knife. When you're putting a hole in stainless steel, you better go prepared. So what I do is I use my Green Lee knockout kit. I get a small pilot hole so that I can get the smallest Green Lee, the bolt that comes with the small Green Lee knock out one hole, and then you're gonna go up to the next bolt once you get that hole in. So we'll see. And I believe that house, the hot water, the dishwasher has cold water going to it. So I'm gonna cross that back. I gotta get it back. So she's got hot water. She was questioning that, and it's definitely crossed. So that's what I'm up to today. It's 9:30. Shout out to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching. You know who I'm talking to. Alright guys, so I'm here to put this air switch in for the garbage disposal. Put a new disposal in for her last week. This is the spot I'm going for. I'll show you how I do this. First thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of putty around this thing. Make a little ball. Little rope, I mean. There's my mark. I'm gonna take some mystery oil and just throw it in there like so. Hopefully it won't get all over everything. This guy over here. I noticed that, you know, I would have normally put it in this corner, but I noticed this time and last time I was here, that's where she keeps her soap. For whatever reason, that's her favorite spot, so I don't want to mess with that. So when you're drilling stainless steel, I talked to a guy, a fabricator of stainless steel, and I asked him, I said, what's the best way to drill this stuff? And he said, you gotta drill slow with a lot of pressure. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I got a bigger drill than I normally use. See how it's starting to walk? I may have to go get a... Alright, so I'm gonna put a little center punch in here. I'm gonna start out with a smaller drill bit. Maybe it won't walk so much. It's a challenge, man, to drill this stuff, you know. It can be a real nightmare if you don't have the proper tools. Alright guys, so my drill is not cooperating with me, but I did use a center punch. You can see that heating up. It's very hard, man. It's hard shit to drill, but I am getting through. Obviously, I'm gonna have to clean out the fucking cabinet. So the next thing is I'm hoping that bit was big enough. I couldn't really find the one that, it may even be in here. So I've got my Greenlee knockout kit, and I'm gonna use the small one as a starter hole. Then I can go up to this, this bolt will fit through that hole. I'll show you. See this? That's big enough for this bolt to go through. So I need to pop that hole first. Yeah. It's a challenge to get this stuff in. So the trick is to get underneath now and screw this thing up onto that. Best always to make sure it's going to go easy. Hit it with some of your mystery oil. I'm going to go down there and get this thing popped. Alright guys, so sometimes it's easier when you have two people. Get that thing in. You know, it's nice to have somebody up on top holding this bolt in, but you can get it. Sometimes you gotta cock it a little bit. There you go. Okay, so just keep going until the thing comes loose. That's it. And you can see that there's a burr on that, which will be gone when I put this next hole in. Let me try to break it off. Okay, so now I need to do the same thing again with the bigger size. I just want to make sure that that's the right size for this switch. Doesn't look like it. It should be 1 3/8 inches. So the easiest thing to do is stick this in the hole, and this flange will cover that hole. The other thing, all right, so this goes with that. I want to check this smaller one. See, it's not going to go. So I need to go to the next size up. No biggie. Put this on here, drop that in there, and go down and do the same thing again. Alright guys, I want to show you a little trick on centering stuff up. If I can find my pencil, hang on. The easiest way to center something in a hole, pull it all the way to the back, one side, put a pencil mark, push it all the way to the other side, put a pencil mark, and then center your tool between, or whatever it is. If you're setting a tub, same thing on this side. Pencil mark, and then center the, in this case, center the tool between all of those marks. That's the easiest way to center something, especially when you don't have two guys. Okay. You can see my marks. Same thing again. That's it, guys. Nice clean hole. That's how you do it. Get yourself a green leaf set. I use these on, my set goes up to like 2 9/16, so I used to use them on whatchamacallit, on metal studs to run my drains, pipes on metal studs, and I just use an impact driver instead of that ratchet. It makes it a lot easier. But see, now this will fit in that hole nice and tight. I really like this. This seems to sit flat down on the sink. It's got a gasket, so I just need to tighten that up. Got a couple of screws here to mount that box on the wall. Let me get in the cabinet. All right, guys, so if you've been watching, you saw me make a couple of tools the other day. This wrench was for toilet, the ball cock nuts, but it is also the same size as the nut that holds this air switch in place. So I'm going to use this just because, you know, if I don't have to use a basin wrench, I won't use it. So this is going to work out good. But just one of the things that I do with these air switches is I always hook the air hose up outside without, you know, laying on my back. I want to make sure it's in there good. And then I just feed it down through the hole. Feed it in there. And I can run the nut up over the hose and tighten that baby down, which I'll do right now. Alright guys, so putting that hose on first actually helps you because you can tug on that lightly and it'll hold that switch in place while you tighten it up. So it's kind of dark in here. I'm going to cut the camera off, but that's why I do that. I've got a good connection on the air hose, and then it helps me on the installation. All right, guys, I got this thing in here. I left the paperwork stuffed up in the back. I'll tell you, I like this better than the InSinkErator. InSinkErator may have been a problem with that switch being, that outlet being so close to the wall. I like the additional cord. I like the way that air hose connects on the top. It's actually got a nut and ferrule type situation. So I'm enjoying that. It was a good deal. $32. done. It took about 20 minutes to do it, get all my shit out. But it's easy when you have the right tools, guys. If you don't, that could be a fucking nightmare. No doubt. So I hope you enjoyed this video. How to pop a hole 1 3/8 in a stainless steel sink. Have a great day. This is going to be a short one. I'll see if I can't do a couple shorties here.